Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Yo guys, what we saying, man? Another FC Kaizen video. We have a new field here, Grand River Prep. And yeah, the Kaizen boys are looking to continue off of the great momentum we had last week. Before we get into the video, I would love if you guys could just subscribe real quick and just hit the like button. We truly appreciate it, and it keeps us motivated to drop more of these videos for you guys. And on to the video. Let's get it. Another FC Kaizen game. Got a ball picked up here from the big man, played through to Blessed. Blessed dribbling through the middle, cutting up a little bit. Back to David. David's moving it back to Drake. Got to start at the center back spot due to some certain circumstances, missing players, but did a great job. Big man through to Luke. Luke cuts up in the middle. Over to Blessed, just missed. Got a defensive action here from FC Kaizen. Big man stepping up a little bit out of position. Decent cross in from the opposition here. Headed away by Jose. Another good header away. Luke with the pressing action and wins us a foul. FC Kaizen here with a good pressing action. Won by Levi. Christian over to Jose. Jose back to Chris. Chris looking for some options to the big man, a little wide, but away over to Drake. David picks it up. David through to Yair. Yair back to Levi. Levi plays through to David. Beautiful cross from David on frame. Just touched by the keeper and scooped up. Great play from the boy. FC Kaizen here with another defensive action. We got Drake throwing in a mean tackle, just missed, but he's through on net. Foy comes out. He's out of net. Oh, just deflected away by Jose. What a block. Scoop back up by Drake. Drake to Luke. Luke turns out, just fractionally misses it. FC Kaizen battling for the ball. And just back out to Foy to be scooped up. Good defensive action from the boys. A little shaky, though. Back with a throw over here from the boy Jose. And then Luke throws in a crazy bike, just misses. This man was swinging for the air. I'd love to see it, though. Ball back over here to Luke with a beautiful through ball to Blessed. Blessed cutting up on the outside. Gets back in, just kicked away. Got Drizzy Dre on the ball. Mean cut. Plays a beautiful through ball over to Chris. Still waiting for the cameraman to get over there, but Chris cuts up. He's on his left foot. Bang! That's a goal. Let's get it. The boy Chris, man, first on the board. You just love to see it, man. Getting the goal early, settling the tempo. What a beautiful cutback from Drake here. Good over the top ball. Wish you guys could see it, but Chris cuts over onto his left and then just puts that joint away. What a shot. Love to see it. Got Chris over here picking up the ball from a bad play from the opposition. Nice ball through over to Yair. Just couldn't bring it down. Blessed over to David. David back to Yair. He's through. Beats his defender. And then it's offside. Supposedly. I don't know how this is offsides, but we move on, man.
Jacob Murphy to win it. Oh, just put it in the net.
Golly, man. I'm glad Chris bagged the first one because I probably had to strangle him after that one. Got the ball booted away from the opposition through. They're in our net. The big man chasing him down. Good cross in, just fractionally wide. Then cleared by Drizzy Dre. The boys have a nice press here in the offensive end. Luke going for the ball, just misses. Cleared out to Levi. Levi over to Jose. Jose one time. Beautiful, dangerous ball into the box. Cleared away from the defense. Got a throw in here from David to Luke. Back to David with a beautiful crossover. These two, I don't even know what they're doing, but cleared away by the defense. And then a beautiful strike from Levi, blocked by the defender. That would have been a screamer. And then we have a beautiful bit of possession here from Kaizen off of the win from Chris. Back to the big man. Big man plays a nice ball over to David. David works it over to John Boy. John Boy works it back to David. David dances on the line back to John Boy. And then we got a nice ball worked down to Yair. Yair touches into space. Dancing in the corner. Blocked by the defender and then wins us a throw. Kaizen with one of their first corners of the game. John Boy with an in-swinger in. Hitting Chris on that back post. God, this man's just juggling over this man's head. Away for a throw. Got the boy Alex saucing the big man the ball. Ball through over to Drake. Drake flicks through to Blessed. Blessed over to David, and David gets a nice shot. Just saved on the line. Got a win right here from Jose. Down to John Boy. John Boy through to Chris. Chris with a nice ball and just scooped up by the keep. Got another play with John Boy turning, passing the ball to Levi. Gets swarmed by 3 guys in the middle. Tries to get it off. A through ball blocked by the big man. Big block there. Cleared away over to David. David plays the ball through. Cleared away. Brought down by John Boy. Nice little turn. Back over to David. To John Boy in the middle. John Boy works it over to Chris. Chris has some options and just a little too much on it. Good idea, though. Got a battle over here with Jose. Winning the ball. Nice turn from him. Over to Luke. Luke just missing the ball. And somehow here draws a foul. We got a great ball in here from B on the free kick. Dangerous ball and then just missing everybody. Good ball, though. Got Kaizen on the defensive end here. Nice ball down from the opposition. The big man over there pressing hard. Opposition still gets a cross-off. Dangerous ball. Bouncing around in the middle and then cleared away. And that's how Kaizen finish out the first half. 1-0. Good half. Boys end up starting the half out here pretty strong. Got the ball over here to the Levi. Absolutely been killing it in the midfield. Sauces it over to the big man. Big man looking for a ball through to Drizzy Dre. Good flick through attempt. Defender, bad clearance. Blessed pressing. Got Drake pressing hard. Pick up by Luke over to David. Davy Jones with the turn. Back to Drake. Drake looking for options. Nice little one-time. Dangerous ball. Bouncing around everywhere. Got a nice pressing action from Chris here. Chris ends up stealing the ball here. Gets down the line. Nice cross to Luke. And, just fractionally over the bar. Great offensive movement from the boys, though. It's getting better. The boys have to lock in on defense, though. It's been a big part of their game throughout the season. And, got the big man putting in a big tackle there. Honestly, staying focused all throughout the season on the defensive end has been keeping us nice and compact for these wins. The boys, nice clearance there from John Boy. It just keeps us focused throughout the game. I know our offense was lacking very much last year, so we just keep continuing to focus on the defense, and the wins will follow. Another clearance. Ooh, a little bit shaky on that back post, though. Nice defensive stop here from the big man. Quick, easy ball over to Chris. Nice touch from him. Brings it down, moves forward. Smooth pace. Just blocked from the defender in for a throw. Quick throw from the Kaizen boys. Spurred out over to John Boy, over to David. Great ball, good pace. One-time through ball, nice. Clearing it away from the defenders. Good little play right there. End up with a Kaizen throw right here. Flicked away by the defender. Nice one-time touch by Robert over to Levi. Levi cuts up. Nice 1-2 pass in here. And then we win a kick here on the outside of the box. Nothing comes from that kick. And then the Kaizen boys are back on the defensive end. Good touchdown from the opposition. Turns. Big man with a nice slide tackle. Good intensity to keep up through the second half. We're going to need it to bag the rest of this win. Got busted down here, still cutting up on the wing. Cuts in on the man. And then good heavens, ref. No need for it. Coming in studs up. Lucky to leave with just a yellow. Got pressing action here from the Kaizen boys. All three of the boys hounding the ball. Blessed, nice little step over, cuts back. Nice ball over to John Boy. John Boy plays into Chris. To the left. To the left again. Oh my goodness, I can't keep a hold of this man. Left again, on the ground. Chris gets a shot off on net, parried away to Drake, and...
Come on! Yes! Get in! Get in!
What a goal from Drake, man. Just a poacher's goal. We just need more goals like that, bro. Doesn't gotta be pretty all the time. Just get the ball in the net. And Chris absolutely cutting everybody up in here. Sending everybody with just a left touch, man. Love to see that. And then Drake, right place, right time. Just needed that. Good goal. We got another throw here from Kaizen. Nice flick from Drake. Another ball through over the top. Nice flick from Levi as well. Blessed on the ball again. Travella through ball. Kicked away by the defender. Kaizen still hounding the ball. Drake with a nice touch here into space. Drake takes a shot and oh my days. Off the bar and out. Kaizen still pressed on the ball, but what a shot by the lad. Got the crossbar still ringing after that shot. Got a ball in over here. Good pickup from Foy. Foy looks for a quick breakout over to John Boy.
Give that guy a map.
John Boy with a cheeky Meg. And then a nice slide tackle. Got Levi collecting the ball, then playing over to Jose. Back to Chris. And then we see a great little orchestrated midfield combo right here with a flick over from Drake over to Jose. Nice through ball through. And just a little bit too much, but great play from the midfield. Got a defensive action here from Kaizen down the right flank. David sizing up his man with a nice cross in, and ain't no way this man trying to flop like that. Clear intention of going for the ball. Late contact from him running into the big man. And yeah, it was so bad the ref had to come over and give him a yellow. Man, no room for it, man. Get up. Got a free kick here from the opposition. Cleared away from the big man. Nice block. And then we got a shot on frame. Easily scooped up by Foy. We got the Kaizen boys battling here in the midfield. Good poke back from Chris. Big man on the ball. Looks for Wilfredo. Good touchdown from him. Back over to John Boy. John Boy back over to Jose. Taking time on the ball. Looks to see Sherwood again. Sherwood just off with the pass. I will give it to him. He is colorblind, so these colors are clashing pretty hard. Opposition on the ball. Cuts past their man. Ball into the box. Ooh. What a save from the big man. Perfect timing. Anywhere else it would have been in the back of the net. OG. Needed that.
Hey! Come on, man. That's too easy.
Another block from the big man. We need to keep up this type of intensity on defense if we want to keep these games tied down. Kaizen seen himself on the defensive end quite a bit here towards the end of the game. We did a great job of still locking it down. Great save here from Foy. We do get very fortunate here that he misses the net just a fraction because, wow, that was a great cross. We got David on the ball here. Moved over to Levi. Attempt by John Boy. Nice tackle. Great effort to keep the ball rolling. And goes out for a throw for the Kaizen boys. Quick throw here from Kaizen. And then we got a nice attempt here from Levi. Just missed. Blocked by the second shot. Touchdown by Chris. Good tackle here from Robert. Needed that or he would have been broken out. Opposition on the ball here. Kaizen still pressing high. Great pressure here. Great tackle from Sherwood. Kaizen just hounding him in the midfield. They can't even break out. Chris with the win. Chris is down the line. Another great touch in the space by Chris. Chris, one time, crosses over to Jaden. Jaden.
To win it.
I can't even be mad at him. That was such a good strike off of the cross. So close. Good shot from the lad. And then we got a good ball through from the opposition. And then what a tackle. Big man sliding in like Wan-Bissaka, making it look easy. But the ball doesn't go out and we're still in play. Another block here. Cleared away by Robert. Still in play though. Kaizen cannot get the pressure off of them right now. Another cross. Another head away. Ball still in play. Good pressure here. And Kaizen gets away out of pressure here with a foul going the other way. Kaizen been doing a good job of holding on to their 2-0 lead. Good pressure here from Blessed. David on top of the ball. Over to Chris. Chris moves over to Wilfredo. Wilfredo moves with the ball and...
Movement.
Good heavens, man. Get that man in the weight room, man. Sent that man to Tesco. Still on the ball, into space. Ball gets picked off him. Cleared away. Cleared into the middle. Ball's bouncing around. John Boy's on it. Another great tackle from John Boy over to Blessed. Blessed turns. He's in the space. Just cleared away. Man, Kaizen giving all the heart here at the end. Fighting for their lives. Great defensive work, though. We're pushing them back. They don't want to go forward. Keep moving them back. Let him run into his space. He turns. A little too much space on the ball. Gets a nice cross and cleared away, though, from the back line. And then we earn ourselves a kick here off of the handball. Kaizen's still pushing forward on the offensive end, though. We got the ball into John Boy here. Nice turn opening up into space. Over to Jaden. Jaden looking for his options. Puts a great cross into Chris. Chris with a beautiful touch. And then what an attempt. Didn't end up hitting the frame, but absolutely what a send. Kaizen doesn't give up there, though. They smell blood and they keep pressing. Great win here from Robert with the high line on the back end. Ball's played over to Wilfredo. Boys moving the ball really well here. Into Chris. Chris with the shot and great attempt just wide. And then the final action of the game. We get a ball flick through. Got a bad attempt here from the big men. They have the ball through. Played down into the corner. Sizing our defense up. Played down into space. And what a tackle from Robert. And Robert's hounding the ball down with the clearance. Needed that last-hitch tackle, and that's how the boys end the game 2-0. Another great week. The boys held it down, scored crucial goals, and just got the win that we needed. This is how Kaizen look after week 6. We have 4 wins and 1 loss in 5 games. Still with a game in hand, 14 goals forced, and only 2 against. The boys are flying. And like I said before, follow us on the gram if you want the up-to-date content on where we're at. We're a little behind on the videos. I apologize for that. I had a little technical difficulties, but I will be getting us caught back up this week. So if you guys could do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment below who you guys thought the man of the match was. Let us know what you would like to see in the future or any questions or anything you'd like me to ask the guys before the game. And I appreciate you guys so much, and stay tuned for the next video because it is going to be a heater. We have really good film of the last game, so stay tuned. Appreciate you guys, and go Kaizen.